Okay, and I'm DeRu, and originally from China, and I was orphan, and then went to Shaolin Temple and studied at Shaolin Temple, studied all over China, all over the United States, and I did not go to school until I was like 20-some years old, and I graduated with third grade, and later on, when I was like 24, I decided to go to college. It took me probably about 2 years to finish all my elementary school, middle school, and high school, And then so from that on, I believed, and everybody has the potential. You don't have to go that far, and so from that point, I see my potential. I see everybody else's potential, because I was regarded as the person, nothing upstairs, and the person is down, and with the mind only, and very, very swift with the body, because I did Kung Fu all my life, did wrestling, and did kickboxing, and did all kinds of martial arts all my life since I was a child. So, and but that Gong Fu, and which is like a great, and you have the passion, and you follow that passion, and continue that passion without giving up. So, and I see when I went to school myself, as self-study and self-knowledge, what I call it, as Bruce Lee said, the same thing. And you really, really see what you can do, and to see your potential, see your ability, and from that point on, I finished my high school, and I went to college in China. And then after that, and then I went to college in the United States. I got my master's degree in exercise physiology, and of course I had a degree also in China for Chinese medicine, and of course I studied Buddhism, Zen Consciousness, and all my life, and from that angle, from different spectrum of life, I see human being are integrated beings, and a human being, it's like the universe, and a human being, and I always say it since I was a child. I don't know where I got it, probably got it from my teacher. My teacher always tell me, Zen consciousness is not up, not down, not left, not right, not in the middle, and I always look for it, but I cannot find it. However, when I get a little bit older, I realized it was so silly to see these sort of things and to look for those things. And when I stopped looking, and I found everything is within that self. Everybody has that holistic, integrated whole as the universal has. And we have the great potential, and we want to do whatever we want to do. Because just the one thing, when I was an orphan, live under the ditch in China, and I told myself, one day I go to this place, which is Texas, because I found this a piece of paper, and somebody torn apart and threw into the trash. I got it, and I said, one day I'll go to here. That was like 10 years old, and eventually I did. And I went to Texas. I see a lot of field of flowers, and then anything I wanted to do, I accomplished, because I want to be a very, very a strong martial artist. I want to be a competitor, and I want to be a champion. I want to be a coach, and I became the head coach of the United States fighting team. And I want to train a lot of fighters. I trained probably more fighters, more UFC fighters than in entire China. Kong Lee, a lot of people probably heard of the Kong Lee, who was fought with the Britain's fighters, and he fought UFC for many years, and Patrick Berry, and Rose, and a lot of people, and Melvin Goulart, KJ No, all these people for the UFC, and we have a lot of people from other MMA. However, my most interest is in healing, because since I was in hospital for 2 years, and I begin to treat a lot of lot of people with back problems, and headaches, and shoulder aches, and a variety of skeletal problems. And then actually, most people and have great results. Of course, I used acupuncture, acupressure, and some surgeries, but a very limited surgery. Even broken bones, we use splinter instead of cast. So, and we do things a little bit different in the Chinese medicine. But when I came here, I also helped a lot of people with back problems, neck problems, knee problems. A lot of people from hospitals, they ran out of option with the drugs, went out of the option with surgeries, and then they came to me. And we treat a lot of cancer since 70s. And my first cancer patient was a person, an old lady, 70 years old, and who was dying. And she came to me and wanted to see if she can do something, and before she passed away. Her daughter looked for me, and then I helped her, and then 20 years later, and she became teaching martial arts, teaching Tai Chi, teaching Qigong, and teaching meditation in China, and she was very famous. So I see, anybody who want to pursue, and their body, their mind, to seek that potential, they will realize whatever they want. Because if you put your mind into it, if you have the passion, and with that grit, and you can do it. That's what I see. So today, I taught a lot of people all over the world, probably over 100 countries, just like Brian did. And I want to see over here, and to learn something about online business, to learn something about reach out from the end of mass media, internet, because that's my weakness. And I did a lot of things. I did a podcast, radio, and I did a lot of other things, but my organization definitely need a lot of accountability. And I've learned a lot over here, and I see Brian has good schedule, good system, and I really appreciate it. And I felt it was the right spot, the right time for me and to get in, because I wanted to do this 10 years ago, but I never did. Why? And I said over there, and self-procrastination, because I always find excuses, and it's self-restriction. Even though I taught my students not to do that, but I do that myself, because I always felt that was not my strength. But now I don't have a choice. I'm in it. Thank you so much, and I need everybody help me in this field. And I see a lot of experts over here, and I appreciate it very much for all the groups help and all the individuals help. Thank you.